Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Messick. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Whoa.
That one missed. Now 3-0. That one misses.
Thank you,
so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Josh Young. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Just underway here in Cleveland. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. That one misses. And now 3-2. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it goes just foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
3-2. Out towards right center field. Watson on the move to the alley. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And he can't come up with it. In to score from third. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. Just missed. Outside low. And now 3-0. That's a strike. And he walked him.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Watson gets under it. And that's the third out. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 1, Guardians coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob Junis. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
37, Travis Bazzana.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Fouled off left side. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
In the air, right field, Durant moving back for this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball 2.
Outside.
That's out the corner.
And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Guardians fail to score. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, top of the second, Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Yoan. Just missed. Messick, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, second baseman, number 11.
No, that's a ball.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
Shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
2 outs, base is empty. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Foul ball there. Check swing, but it's put in play. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second, Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Number 75, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. That's a little bit low. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 down. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Khalil Watson.
And that is out of play.
Ball, low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Three-two now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's ball
off
4.
the corner. Take it back.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
In the dirt. Quick toss to first. Watson dives back in safely. Ball to strike. The pitch.
No. That's low.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Watson, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Strike 1.
On the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Next for the Rangers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Got him. Out number 2.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Josh Young, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. Rangers go down quickly there, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
number 75 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
leading off for the Guardians. Catcher, Austin Hedges.
That misses. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Out towards right center field. Durant on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Travis Masada.
Fastball for a strike. And that just misses.
Ball 2.
Out there to center. 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1.
Oh!
He swings and fouls 1 off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, out of the 4th, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1-1 now. And that's a strike. Out towards right center field. DeLauder on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Jake Berger.
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And there's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Here we
Check
go.
swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, did not go. Swing and a pop-up. Miss it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
2 down, bases empty. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
There we go.
Higashioka started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Oh.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
And a good eye there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Alejandro Ozuna.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Let's go, Parker.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, second baseman, number 11.
Cameron Cawley stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Two aboard, 2 outs. Just missed.
That's inside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom 4, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Oh.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field, and that will drop foul. 1-2 now.
Oh.
And down on strikes he goes. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
That's outside. Ball one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lined into right. Brings it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder,
Khalil Watson digs in for the Guardians. He reached out and walked his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
That's out the corner.
Fastball for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail here 1-0. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the fifth. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers.
Nope. Ball one.
And a foul ball. Swings through that high fastball. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Let's go, Parker.
In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Strike. Woo.
Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
No, that's a ball.
And downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And K is his 3rd of the game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Justin Foscue. What a stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Guardians 0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that drops in for a strike.
That's the ball.
One-two now. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
But just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Arias. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, and all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Go-ahead run on base. Travis Bazzana digs in now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll touch them all. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 75 won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now, number 54.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh.
Four runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Ball 4. Tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
DeLauder in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hoskins in the box again, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball one there. So now 1-2 to Reese.
Nope. Ball 2.
Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So
Thank you, man.
puts runners at first and second.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
This is again 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
And that misses as well.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tyler Alexander.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. It's now 4-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Josh Young
Leading off
stepping in for the
Texas,
Rangers.
Third baseman Josh Young.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Outside.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fouled off down the right side.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
1 out man at first. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Here we go, Parker. Come on, Parker.
Line drive, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Rangers catcher Kyle
Nice job
Gaciota.
of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Rangers with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground. And foul ball. That smash towards center. DeLauder on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Alejandro Ozuna.
Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score, and they cut the lead to 2.
Now batting, second baseman, number 11.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Parker Messick done for the day. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that one fouled off. Berger, the lead runner at second. Ozuna at first, 2 out of the inning. Just missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now at Progressive Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Calling. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Third baseman, Gabriel.
Towards first, Berger. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher Austin Hedges.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Hedges stands in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Good eye by
That's the ball.
Hedges. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's 5-2. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the 7th. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers.
Here we go, Hunter.
That one lifted to left. Kwan on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Evan Carter.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Daniel Espino, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong warming up as well. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Justin Foscue. And he takes a strike. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. It's the Guardians 5 and the Rangers 2.
Pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Chris Paddock.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
That one pushed foul. And now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Let's go, Chase.
The 0-2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Number 47 getting ready to go. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball two.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hoskins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder, Khalil Watson.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Swing and a high fly ball to left. that is the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Zabrowski.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
That's
Ball one.
inside. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Zabrowski in his second season, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. 2-0. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Watson on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. It's now 7-3. Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Guardians, third baseman Gabriel Arias.
And that one almost got him. Quan gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Come on, Gabriel.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Chris Paddock will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, number 47. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Hedges in the box now. Takes strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
In the air, right field, Durant going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Travis.
And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Strike one. Two on, one out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Foul ball there. Swing and a little roller right side. And that's just foul. In the air to left center. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's the center fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Oh.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, the Guardians on top here, 10-3. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 9th. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball. High.
Way upstairs, 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
3-1 is on the way. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Popped up. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. DeLauder under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Evan Carter.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The Rangers down to their final strike.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. That one misses. 3 and 2 down. Got it. That's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.